Good morning children, how are you all doing? So today we are in the EVS class. So what are we going to learn about EVS class? Today it's going to be an interesting class for you all. So this is your lesson 12. So this is unit 12, okay? So what is this lesson is all about? In this lesson we are going to learn about certain games which were played long back when I was a kid. In my childhood time we used to play these games. Some of you all might be aware of it and most of you all may not even be aware of it, or you wouldn't have even seen people playing such games. Most of these games are now being almost gone, almost stopped. So this lesson reminds us of those ancient games which is played in earlier times in India. Okay, so all we know is about cricket, basketball, football, isn't it children? Now kabaddi is on a go because of the TV, we watch kabaddi games. Otherwise most of the games are all gone. So now other than our outdoor games like tennis, cricket, football and basketball, hockey, we are going to learn more about games which have been played a long time ago in India. Probably when I was a kid like y'all, we used to play this, and this could there are some indoor games and some are outdoor games. So I have taken the photos, pictures of these games because you may not find it everywhere of these games, people playing these games. So the first game what we will see is, it's an interesting game. I don't know how clear the picture is for you all children because I'm sorry about my printer. This is a game played with marbles. Okay, so you all play the games with marbles. Some of you all might be having. So when we were kids, we used to play a lot with marbles. All of us used to have collections of marbles with us. So this is played in the outdoor, in the ground, where people, boys and girls used to collect their own marbles and make groups, and they used to play. That's one of the game. And the other game which I want you all to know is, this is another outdoor game. This is the Coco. You all know Coco, where each student or a person sits on others facing the other side. One sits this side, the other one will be facing the other side but sitting next to each other, and there's a runner and the person who's out will be going around them to catch each other. So this is Kabaddi. This is Coco, where each one is facing on the other side and sitting, and there's a person who's running around to catch another one. So this person have to touch and move one more person and go and sit in that place, and that's the game the Coco is about. And so when they hit each one, they'll say Coco, and the other person will run, the runner will catch. If he catches him, and then he becomes the runner or is out. So there are so many other games like that. This is one more interesting game children. This is called the Lagori or the 7th stone. Remember these? Have you all seen these games? Okay, so this is the Lagori or the 7 stones. So what happens in this game? There will be two teams. One team will arrange the stones. There will be 7 stones which is arranged, staked one on the other, and the other team hits the ball on the stone. Now how many falls, that has to be arranged back by the team who hits it, and then the team who arranges has to guard them. They should not allow them to come in, arrange a stone. So they pick up the ball and hit the team who is actually trying to arrange the stone. So this is played by two teams, and it's very interesting game. It was very interesting for us because it's an outdoor game, and we used to enjoy playing this game when we were a child like you all, a kid like you all. So you all should be learning, understanding this type of games only when you play. You will know how fun and how you can enjoy with such games. So this is Lagori or 7 stone, and there's another game. Most of you all, even now you all must be playing this game, and that's our hide and seek. How many of you all play hide and seek children? I hope you all were here. I would have interacted with you all, and you children would have given me more answer. You would have named the games for me, but since you all are not there, I've started naming the games for you all. This is hide and seek. You all know hide and seek? The one counts the numbers, that's the dinner, and the others go and hide. And the dinner who counts the number finishes his counting and comes and looks for his friends who are hiding. Right? And then one comes and touches dabba. You all remember that? So that's the game even we all used to play, and that's hide and seek. And there's one more game, not so popular now, but it was very popular then in our times. Those are called the games which is played with the stones, small stones, and they are called the 5 stones, where you use 5 stones or more than 5 also. You remember in this game we'll have 5 stones or 7 stones. We'll drop 6 stones down and 1 stone is thrown up in the air, and before that stone comes down you have to collect all the stones which is lying on the floor. So you collect the stone which is lying on the floor, 1 stone which is on the head, when it comes down you have to catch with the stones which is on the floor. So, and you have to use only one hand, and that's how this game is played. And then we have a game where you children also would have played. It's called the dog and the bone. Dog and the bone is again a team game where you have 2 teams. One member from each team comes in the center of the place, and then you have something put over there, maybe a ball or a kerchief or anything which is put, and each one tries to pick it up and run back to his or her team. And at that time what happens, if one picks, the other one should touch the other one, then it becomes out. Otherwise you escape that touch and take the ball or whatever is fallen. That's how the dog and the bone. So the dog is trying to grab the bone from here, and the other one is trying to protect it. So this is how, if you all can see it clearly, this man is trying to pick up the bone, which is a toy or something, and this girl's hand is on him. She's ready to touch him. If he touches the bone, then she will touch him and she'll make him out. So that's how this game is, the dog and the bone. And I have another game here. This game, I don't know how many of you all would have seen this. This is called Gilli Danda. How many of you all know Gilli Danda? Do you all play now? So this is Gilli Danda. It's a long stick and you have a small one, and which is you use the long stick to hit the small one and let it go flying in the air, and then you see how far you can hit. That is the game, right? You measure using this long stick. That's how Gilli Danda is played, and it's one of the most famous Indian game which is played by the boys on the street. During a summer, these were the games which summer holidays we used to play all these. What do you children play now? Cricket, football? Yeah? So these are some of the games which would really drain the sweat out of you all. So there's one more game, that's your hopscotch. Even now most of the girls love to play that. I just put this on the board. Hopscotch. So what happens in the hopscotch? So in the hopscotch you have boxes numbered where the one person throws the stone, right, or a small piece of tile, and hops and goes to the other end of the thing and comes back picking up that stone. And each time you pass each level, you go to the next level. Right? That's how the hopscotch is played, by hopping. You hop with one leg. And then what is this, children? Do you all know what is this? This is a sling or a catapult. So this is also used to put the stone in this and you hit. If you want to drop a mango from the tree, what do you all do? You put a stone and aim the mango and hit. Luck if it falls down for you all. So that's one of the game which we used to play. And then this is another game. I don't think any of you all will be playing this. This is called the Poshamba. This game is called the Poshamba. So 2 of them will hold the hands and the rest of them form a line and go inside. So we also call in Tamil or in South India like Oru Kodam Thanni Vuthi Ore Poo Puttacha. So that's how this game is. So you know, one by one you start counting. You also learn to count numbers in this game because you will be counting. Oru Kodam means one pot of water. So when you pour one pot of water, you get one flower. You know, if you put 2 pot of water, you get 2 flowers. So like that, and when these 2 girls put the hand down and catch the person, if that person escapes, it's fine. Otherwise, that person is out when they're caught between the 2. So that's how this game is, and it's fun. So these are some of the games, children, which we used to play in our times when we were kids, and it was a great time. And there's some more things which are played. One is this, as I show you all. This is a ring, a rubber ring, which is used to throw and catch like you all do with the balls. This is also a ring which you all can play. This is one thing, that's a ring. And then we have something called this. This is a flying saucer or the frisbee. Have you all been played with this? Do you all know what is frisbee? So this is what is used to play frisbee. Then I have another thing over here. This is called Pallanguli. This is also one game which is played. This has been played from ancient time. It's very old game where people used to play. It's called Pallanguli, where you have different gullis. These are called the gullis, and in each you'll be putting the coins and taking it out. That's how this game is played. It's an indoor game which has been played by not only the young children but also adults. Adults indulge in playing these games. They just love to play these games, and that's one of the time pass. And the other time pass is this. I don't know how many of you all would have seen this. These are the cowdies, which is mostly played by the oldies in the house. All our grandmothers would sit and play with this. These are the cowdies which is used to play the cowdy thing. So I have 4, and we also use 8 and all that, and they play dime with that. Okay, and this is another game, another toy which is used to play the top and the jati. Okay, so these are the things I have given you, introduced you all to different type of games which we used to play when we were as childhood. Now let's go to the lesson. The lesson also has so many pictures which will show you all or introduce you all to different such games. So let's go to page number 75. Play the game. Name the different games. So when you come across this lesson, you will get to know names of many games. I have already explained to you all the different type of games. The first one is the blind man bluff. The first picture which shows here is the blind man bluff, wherein you are blindfolded. You are blindfolded and you try to catch your friends. That's one of the game. And the second one is the marble game. As I showed you all, marble is here. So this is the picture of the marble. I hope you all can see. So this is another game, that's marble game. And the third one here is the lattu, or the top and the jati. So I showed you all the top. So this is the game which is used. The top is used for the game. And next one is the 5 stones. I showed you all this picture, 5 stones. You throw the stones in the air and catch. And then you have running and catching. And then you have the sudden touch, where everybody is running, you go touch them and hit them and come back. That will be sudden. If the tenor touches you, you touch that person back and then you are out. Right? So that's how the game is. You touch the person back, then you are not out. Otherwise you are out. So these are the games. And then you go to the next page, hopscotch. I showed you all hopscotch in this picture. There's hopscotch here. The next one is kabaddi. Cricket, which you all know, and then volleyball, where one throws the ball, you have to just hit. The ball comes to your side, you hit the ball. When the ball goes to the other side, they would hit the ball. That's volleyball. So I have named all these games. Now you all have to tick the game which you all play at home with your family members, with your neighbors, or at school, anywhere. Whichever games which you all play, please tick it, so that I will know that how much you all are familiar with these games. Okay, children? So tick the games which you all play. And then pictures of some games have been given here. Name these games. So the first picture is skipping. You all use a skipping rope. I have not got the skipping rope today. I left it. So that the first game is skipping. You use a skipping rope while you jump. So that's your skipping. So write it as skipping. Okay. I will write it and send you all the photo. So you all write it down. Skipping. The first game is skipping. S-K-I-P-P-I-N-G. Skipping. The next one, as I showed you all use the Cowry to play. That's Cowry. C-O-W-R-I.